Our official mission is providing early childhood services that prepare young children for lifelong success. Because everything that happens later in life starts in the earliest years. 90% of a child's brain is developed by the time they get to kindergarten. The very baseline need is safety. And for a young child, that's parents. Or loving caregivers, whether that's parents, that's grandparents, that's aunts and uncles, that's maybe a child care provider, and it's important for the child to feel connected and attached to those people that are important in their life. And for those people then to be paying attention and to be observant and to be interacting with the child and talking to the child and reading to the child. All of those pieces are creating connections in the brain that lead to everything that makes a child successful. By the time a child is 3 years old, they're adding vocabulary. They can be adding a dozen words a day. And there's clear evidence that a child who somebody talks to and exposes to a vocabulary, that vocabulary at kindergarten is an indicator of whether that child's going to read successfully by the 3rd grade. You may be feeling like you're figuring it out all by yourself from scratch, and maybe you read a lot and that helps you. Maybe you're connected to parents as teachers and that helps you. And maybe what you really get is help from the person who is your child care provider, because they have the advantage over you. They see a dozen little kids every day. They see what your child does and what other children do, and they're able to put it in context and say, this is a typical thing. This is a typical thing for a 2-year-old to do. Or this is not typical for a 2-year-old to do. Either your child is way ahead of 2-year-olds or your child is behind the typical 2-year-old. Maybe there's something that we can do that will help make a difference.